taking a brief look at this laptop. It's a 2002 IBM T30. It's actually extremely well built for what it is. It's not exactly going to win any awards for thinness, but it's got a Pentium 4 in there, so it's not going to exactly be paperclip width. There's and for that regard, it actually gets very hot for having like an underclocked Pentium 4 mobile model. But yeah, this is essentially very similar to what I would have had growing up, around when I was just getting into computers, around 2003 or so. But yeah, as it's a computer or very similar to the computer that I first started out on, I thought I'd take a look at it and see what exactly it's capable of. In terms of games, in terms of running basic everyday tasks. So far my experience has actually been very good. It originally had Windows 7 installed on it, which, although it is actually possible, very much possible on a Pentium 4, it requires more RAM than I currently have in here, which is only 512 megs. Although it is expandable to 2 gigs, so at least the full generic XP amount. So we'll start off with the LAN party game that we just recently did in the last video, Quake 3, which is from around the same era. You will have to excuse the weird camera angle at points. I was basically filming this with my chin against my neck, trying to hold my phone camera in place, and while playing Quake 3 at the same time. Indeed, it is a sad day. We have lost the cameraman on set. It's always funny in RTSs when I have nothing else to do. I just end up giving repeated orders to the same units again and again, and I always wonder what exactly they're thinking.
In Mongolia, we would say, you got to calm the fuck down.
We are to attack the French city of Compiègne.
We're gonna miss the intro!
The French have discovered our intent and have rallied an army of arquebusiers, a new type of foot troop that uses gunpowder. Our army is
Hey, well, at least this guy is spreading the seeds of knowledge at this point.
There is no way we can defeat them if we immediately attack the city. In their hasty preparations to defend Compiègne, the French have left the city of Amiens undefended.
Yeah, all they seem to have right now is a circus and stables, so they'll have a great variety act, but nothing else.
Resources there to build our army, then defeat the French at Compiègne. This is your army. Their numbers may be few, but they should be.
The rivers will run red with blood.
Select your entire army using a left. You have selected some. Now
Fuck off.
By right-clicking Amiens.
Now you can probably tell that the frame rate here is like 19, and I can't imagine what's going to be like an actual gameplay, because it's just a tutorial map. But aside from this game, Rise of Nations, which came out around 2002 or 2003, so it's kind of beyond the actual era that I'm speaking of. I only use it because it's an easy example of something that somewhat pushes the video card. But aside from that, all the other games worked quite well, and I'm actually very excited for what else will actually work on this system.